This is Carl Davies, an Abu Dhabi resident and stroke survivor, and he's taking on an incredible challenge, walking 5 kilometres every single day for a year.
I had no issue with stress. I was working well. I enjoyed my life, my job, my family, my home. It was good. And in one day, it all changed for the worse, upside down. My dream is to be Abu Dhabi's kind of first stroke advisor or mentor. I think it's important that we're aware that stroke in the UAE is still prevalent. It happens a lot. So I'm basically free to support people, initiatives where we can raise awareness of stroke in the UAE, because I think it's still kind of fairly under the radar.
So Carl, you've chosen to walk 5k every day.
Yes.
After your stroke that happened. How long ago was that
in
now?
In March 24.
So what, we're talking 2 years now?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. So I wanted to ask you a little bit about why walking? And I don't know if there's other things that you can do, but why?
Unfortunately, I can't run.
Yes.
I can't swim.
Yeah.
So walking is what I can do, really. So I walk slowly.
And what does it mean to be able to put one step in front of the other?
So after my stroke in March 24, I was in bed for 4 months in Ream, long-term rehab care, and I was told that long-term I'm in a wheelchair for life. But I was walking by June that year, and I came here a lot with my wife here back in June 24 with a cane. So it'd be 1 hour to walk here, one lap with a walking cane. Now I'm doing it now in less than half an hour with no cane.
What's one thing you wish they understood, but they probably don't?
I think it's the emotional side of it. So emotionally, mentally, I've suffered a lot over the last 2.5 years. For me, it's the feeling of my family being, what's the word I look for? A burden to my family. Is that when you have a stroke and you go home after you've been in Ream for months, you are careful by your wife and children. And on them, it's huge pressure and stress, because they are my carers, they are my chefs, my everything really. And so I felt guilty that I was being cared for by my wife and my kids, and they were having, a sort of half a life because I was there, and that hurts because they're worth more to me than that, of course. But also emotionally too, as well, that you got to think about that I lost my job for a year. I lost my kind of motor, my fitness. I couldn't run or gym or cook or play golf or teach for over a year. So I lost a part of my life for a long time. That brings depression and brings anxiety and brings stress. So for me, what you see is a guy with one leg working, one not, and you see a guy with one arm down by the side and a clenched fist. What you don't see is behind the facade, it's a man who's had difficulties, challenges, emotions, anxieties, anger, denial, all that stuff. It's basically post-grief, I think. And that takes time to get better, takes support, takes medication to get better, but it works. For me, I think the big thing is, with being a survivor, is you need love from friends, family, colleagues, the whole world really. You need love and support. Otherwise, not die, but just kind of like go into your shell. So I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I agree with you for that, and I think you do have a lot of people that love you around you. But I do also think that you've taken this situation and you are trying to help people that because your stroke was a complete shock.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
This entire situation was not something that the doctors had said to you, oh, you know what, if you don't do this, you don't do that, you could end up with a stroke. It was a complete surprise.
Yeah, I was at my gym one day, I was asking my son, I was doing a warm down. I just a headache, and it grew, and it was just unbearable. So I was trying to move from the mat. I fell down my left-hand side, and my son saw me, which is even now hard to talk about. But he saw me on the mat, and I was in a mess. My whole face just you know, I'd lost my cheek down here, and I was lying in a pool of my own drool. I said, Oscar, please go get Mom. Dad, you okay? No. And the pain grew and grew, and I was told it was just one of those things.
Okay. And so these walks that you're doing is to provide awareness for people who potentially might not know anything about strokes, and for the young people as
Yeah.
well. So tell us a little bit about why it's so important to bring awareness to the younger people.
So for me, the whole point of this is about me giving back. Is I think that I was cared for by surgeons, doctors, nurses, therapists, psychiatrists, and it's now my turn to give back to community, society. And for me, young strokes are anything from birth to 49, and that includes kids, teens, adolescents, young adults. For me, a stroke is life changing. It's wheelchair. It's all that. It's a life almost ending, and so I thought I'll try and walk for a year, so people are aware of what this does to you. Because stroke is a horrible, vicious, evil condition that will change and end lives. And so if I can walk and help one person, then job done.
So recovery after a stroke can probably be very overwhelming. So what's, I don't know, a mindset or a practice that's really helped you to get through it?
It's a very long-term thing. So you might find the first sort of 2 months, you go fast. So I was walking within 3 months of my stroke. After that, then it starts to plateau for months and even years. So right now, my left arm is working, but my hand is still clenched. That's long term, but for me, it's about mindset, about small wins. I know that the old me is gone. The old me has gone, and so it's now new me, version 2 of Carl. And that means that I must therefore, really be aware of where I came from and what my small wins are. So if I can, make a cake, small win. If I could drive a car around a roundabout with one hand, small win. And so I know that long term, my left arm could be permanently paralysed, but so be it. I have 2 arms after all. But also it's about where you came from. So I know that I should be dead by now. I'm not. I'm alive and well. I'm functioning. So I can walk. I can talk. I can drive a car. I can make sourdough, play golf, and survive.
Would you say that walking's been a real part of your recovery, or was there other things?
For sure, yeah. I mean, I think for me it's about therapy as well. So therapy at home or at Cleveland is helpful. But for me, walking now means I'm now functional. I can walk now, indoors, outdoors, can rain or shine, and I feel free now. I'm mobile.
Is there any other sports that potentially you could play at some point?
I play golf now with one arm.
Oh, one-arm golf?
Yes.
Okay. And how's that?
I found that the power's gone, but my short game is immense.
Okay. Once a golfer,
Always a golfer.
Always
Yes,
a golfer,
yes,
yeah.
Definitely.